Hello there, Leon and Mountain back once more in the beautiful Lake District, and behind me that's Red Screes. So that means we're on the opposite side of Kirkstone Pass. We're going to go up Caudale Moor, possibly Stony Cove Pike, see where we're going to pitch up, but the light is not on my side once again. Hopefully we get up there at a sensible time for pitching up. Otherwise we're pitching up in the dark again, but we ain't got any clag this time. We've got beautiful skies all around us, so it means it's going to be a cold one. Predictions, -3 tonight, so yeah, we'll try and stay warm. We should stay warm. We've got some nice food and we've got plenty of coffee, so let's go on a wild camp. So we had a nice bit of scrambling then, beautiful. It's a steep pull up from Kirkstone Pass car park, but the good thing about that is it's out of the way, you know, the big part of it. So we're now sort of on the ridge sort of thing now. I don't know if it's called, if it is a ridge or what, but we should be a fairly gentle incline now, but we are losing that light. Typical me, only got here like half an hour before sunset, so yeah, let's get a crack on. So here we are at the summit, and it's gone dark now. There's a faint bit of light left, just enough for me to get up here with that head torch. I've got head torches, I thought I wanted to go up here before it's pitch black. So I'm going to find somewhere to put a tent up and get in it. Right, so we're all set up in the tent and ready to chill out now. So you're probably wondering, on this wild camp, what food have we got to eat? Well, we've gone Italian and we're going with a bit of pasta. Another adventure food, pasta carbonara. So we'll just see if it's just sauce pasta and hardly any meat. We'll find that out later on. But first, I really fancy a brew, and I bought myself some nice little snacks to have with my brew as well. Where are we? I absolutely love these. I don't have them often, but when I do, I enjoy them, and I've got to have them with the coffee. So there we are. squares. It's the simple things in life. Right, so let's get the stove going. Beautiful. Right, so I'm in the sleeping bag and I've got my down jacket on, just had me brew and my square bar, lovely. And now I'm just chilling on the walk up here. Sorry, I forgot here earlier, which really I need to really be conscious of the time, just simply because I didn't actually look at sunset times. I thought, oh, it's after 4 o'clock. No, it wasn't. It's 10 to 4. I was like, what? It's like, no wonder it's bloody pitch black here. So, yeah, I need to be more conscious of the time when I go on these winter wild camps. Because I've been doing a lot, like the last one and this one, the weekday wild camps. So I've just been finishing work earlier. But obviously it's not ideal if you're finishing a bit later than you would really need to get to somewhere. But, you know, it is what it is. I've set up in the dark again, but hopefully in the morning, like I say, the views around here are unreal. Hopefully in the morning we wake up to a nice sunrise and I get some views, because you can see all sorts from here. You can see the Kentmere, half of the Kentmere horseshoe, or just a bit over half really. You can see Helvellyn. I should be able to see that from here. St Sunday Crag, obviously Red Screes just across the road. But yeah, it's absolutely stunning around here. So yeah, it's going to be a nice place to wake up. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully it doesn't like clag over or something in the bloody night and stays claggy. But yeah, it certainly looks pretty bloody nice out there. But I'm so lucky to be able to get out here and do this. So lucky to have a missus that'll put up with me doing this. You know, really, I'm just getting away. Anyway, yeah, it's not everyone can do this. Not everyone wants to do this. You know what I mean? It's going to be -3 overnight. Actually, it was colder when I got to Parlick on the last wild camp than when I got here. So we'll see. Anyway, it might not get to -3 overnight, but we'll see. But no, it's great. Great to be out here. Great to be in the Lake District, especially. Hopefully, I'll be doing a walk tomorrow. Don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm gonna find somewhere to hike. And yeah, have a nice trot around. But I must admit, I'm pretty chilled in here. It's a pretty good spot. I mean, I've never been up here before, Caudale Moor. I just thought, let's give it a shot. You know, it's a nice place to park. You know, you park up at Kirkstone Pass, and that's about 400 metres. So it's not really a big pull up here. So I think this is 750 metres, I think. Don't quote me on that, because I've not had a proper look. I just thought, somewhere on the map, it's a Wainwright, we'll go there. So we're here. And yeah, we're going to have a wild camp. And you know what, if you guys have ever thought about doing it, anyone that, you know, who are watching the channel, just do it. Trust me. No, you're just thinking about it, just do it. And if you haven't got any gear, there's no rush. We're in winter now, so just save up some money and then get out in early summer for your first wild camp, because I really wouldn't recommend winter being the first time you go out wild camping, because if you haven't got the gear for winter, trust me, it's no bueno. Luckily, I've got this sleeping bag. This goes down to -18. This is that sleep limit, so it's probably good for -10. You know, I'm wearing a down jacket as well as this, and you know, I'm nice and warm. I'm warm enough. I'm wearing layers as well. I've got obviously this tent, which is pretty good. It's low to the ground. so not a lot of wind gets under the tent, because that's sometimes when you got the fly sheet, there's a big gap underneath at the bottom, but on this it doesn't, which is good. And you need a really good warm sleeping mat. Tent's the last thing really. If you winter camping, tent's really, if the weather's fair, it's just cold, then the tent's really the last thing that you know, you'll need to really invest big in. I mean, this is a 300 pound sleeping bag, I think. Mat, 220 quid, you know, sleeping mat. Very expensive, but it allows me to get out here in the colder conditions all year round sort of thing. But this mat I use all year round. This mat goes down to -26, I think the R value of it is. You know, so that's pretty cold. It'll never get that cold, and it'll rarely get -10 cold as well. Obviously on the tops of the mountains and that, it probably certainly will get lower than that, but you know, I like it. I'll just if I do like proper winter, harsh winter camps, I'll probably have this as well as wearing some down, a thicker down jacket, maybe some down pants and booties. But yeah, nice. It's definitely great doing it. So yeah, get doing it if you thought about it. Just do it. Buy your stuff now. Don't go out buying £300 sleeping bags or anything like that. Just go out and go outdoors or Cotswold Outdoors. Go and get a sleeping bag that's, you know, rated to 1 degree comfort limit, and then, you know, I think the EV300, that Go Outdoors sleeping bag, OEX one, that's a good sleeping bag. That's what I use for pretty much 3 seasons of use, probably 2.5, because then this takes over halfway through the seasons. But yeah, just an OEX one. Sleeping mat wise, you could pick up a sleeping mat off Amazon or something like that, that will keep you off the ground, let's say. You know, just do look at you know, the best thing to do is do your own research as well. Look into what R value means. Look into videos of people who have done like reviews on X, Y, and Z sleeping mat, budget sleeping mats or whatever, and then you'll get a good idea what to buy really. And then yeah, get out there, accumulate your collection of wild camping gear, and then when the weather's nice and you've got a nice weekend or a weekday, if you're lucky enough to get out in the weekday, get out there and do it. Because if you think you'll love it, chances are you probably will love it. So get doing it. Oh, right, I think it's tea time. Right, let's have a look here. This takes, how much water does this take? Let's have a look. 350 ml. So, what are we on here? Probably about 1050 ml there. So if we go down to 700. Doesn't matter if we put a bit too much in. There's usually measuring lines in these pouches, although they're no bloody use in their ornament sometimes. Yeah, let's just have a dash more. There we go. Beautiful. Woo! Oh, it smells cheesy. Oh, I don't mind a bit of cheese, me. Stir that up nicely. Right, so this one apparently takes 8 minutes, so we'll see how it goes. So we'll give it till 33 minutes past, and then that should be tickety-boo. Stirred it well, so I'll see you in 8 minutes. Right, moment of truth. Oh, if I can open it. There we go. Oh yeah, looks like I still need to mix that up. I might give it a bit longer actually, because pasta doesn't feel like it's completely, you know, softened up. Have a quick taster, just yeah, I'll give that a bit longer. Yeah. We'll get back to that. Bit longer. Right, let's try this again. I mean, the first mouthful I had wasn't anything special, but, you know, I could be wrong. I could be... Let's just try it. You know what? It's not that bad. It ain't great, but it's not that bad. I certainly rate these above fire pot meals. Not as good as something to eat though. But I don't mind it. It's a nice calorific meal up a mountain. No, it's not bad. I'll be honest with you. I've had worse cup of soups. So, something. Right. Bon appetit. So my tea's settled down now. I think I'm gonna possibly have another brew, and then have me other Rice Krispie square thing or whatever it is. I think it's got marshmallow in it, but I don't know. Anyway, you're not interested in that. I think I'm gonna, after that, get my head down. So I'll probably see you guys in the morning. But if I go outside now, and there's a bit of interesting stuff going on out there, I'll do a bit of a time lapse just before I go to bed. Well, as you can see, the weather started coming in and it's snowing. It snowed a couple of times overnight, not much, just like this really. And it's got cold now. So I am making my way back down. But you probably saw some of them beautiful views. It was nice while it lasted, but now I've just got snow clouds. Got a bit icy last night on the tent, but I was nice and toasty in my sleeping bag, so that's all that matters. But wow, what a beautiful morning. The clouds been coming in and out, but now it's cleared out, the scenery is just sensational. Yeah, it doesn't get any better than the Lake District, does it? So that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I probably will be out again before Christmas on a wild camp, just depending on weather. This week's been absolutely great for it, but it's never great in the winter, is it? And I'm not the type of person to go out in 50-mile-an-hour winds. It's just not worth it for me. And yeah, you probably won't see it, but I've just seen about a dozen deer just running across the fell. Amazing. Right, anyway, thank you for watching. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already. I mean, if you haven't already, come on guys, subscribe. You know, I'm making this content for all you guys to watch, and once you've subscribed, you can press that little bell button so you can be notified whenever I've got a new video. It's not all wild camping, of course, so don't get your hopes up that every week I'll be wild camping. I try and do it as much as I can though, but yeah, hiking and camping, that's my thing. And I'll see you guys next week.